Getting in some breaking news on the war in Ukraine, that both Russia and Ukraine have agreed to hold talks, the next two rounds of negotiations in Turkey from the 28th to the 30th of March. That's starting tomorrow till the 30th of March. For 3 days, we are hearing that there will be live round of negotiations, and Turkey has been playing a key role, a silent role rather. Let me get an Abhishek on that. Abhishek.
Well, Niranjan, Turkey's role has been very interesting in the sense that while it has supplied the Bayraktar UAVs and drones to Ukraine, it did allow Russian submarines and warships to pass the Bosphorus Straits also. So it seems both in peace and war, Turkey seems to be doing a balancing act. Having said that, this is fifth or sixth round of talks that are going to take place between the two sides, even as Russia has intensified its pounding of Ukrainian cities. It's turning out to be a going nowhere war, Niranjan. And I mean, everyone in the world perhaps hopes now that this ends somewhere. Russians did show signs that they would now be focusing just on consolidating their hold over the Donbass region. But then we have seen again yesterday, for example, 6 missiles landing in the city on the outskirts of Lviv, which is almost 1,000 kilometers away from Donbass region, so and almost on the Polish border. So whether this was just sort of a salute to President Biden, who was along the Polish border meeting the Ukrainian Foreign Minister Volodymyr Kuleba, we don't know. But then what is important is that there seems to be some movement in the direction of talks, and the fact that Turkey is involved this time, which is not exactly seen as West by the Russians. I think there is some hope that this nowhere war would end sometime soon, Niranjan.
Interestingly, Turkey, a NATO nation, a NATO member nation, and Turkish government has gone on record. There were reports that probably Turkey could be sharing their S-400 anti-aircraft missile systems, their S-400, Russian-made S-400s with Ukraine. But the Turkish government recently has issued a statement denying any such report, saying that all S-400s will remain with them. Some more breaking news updates coming in. Let's go across straight to that. A new video from the city of Lviv in Ukraine, where firefighters seen battling a huge blaze in an oil facility in the city. Those are pictures coming in on Republic TV. Let's get those pictures out of firefighters fighting a blaze at an oil facility in the city of Lviv. And Republic TV is also live from Lviv, and our correspondents from both Republic Bharat, Republic TV and Republic Bangla, all 3 channels of the media network, are reporting from there. Abhishek, this is an oil facility that has been hit, as has been the pattern of the Russian forces to target not just military depots, installations, but any reserves.
Well, yes. So it seems that the strategy to focus on infrastructure and finish it off and not leave anything which lets Ukraine regroup its forces and have credible deterrence, militarily speaking, Niranjan. Russia has been targeting civil and military infrastructure both. And in this case, the picture suggests that an oil depot which could have been used to mobilize forces has been targeted. As I was mentioning, Lviv happens to be 1,000 kilometers plus from the eastern Donbass region, and it's almost bordering Poland. And there clearly seems to be a message there for the NATO nations that Russia is not going to let NATO do any saber rattling and continue to intensify the war if the NATO nations so decide to do any kind of military exercise, perhaps.
Yeah. Lviv is about 80 kilometers from the border with Poland, which is a NATO nation where Joe Biden, the US president, was yesterday. That's on Saturday. And I think Russia was sending a message when they bombed Lviv. We were live as it happened. Republic TV's Shazia was live along with Swarnali from close to the location which was bombed. And as those missiles struck Lviv, a message that Russia was perhaps sending out. We continue to be live from Ukraine, from Poland, from Belarus. Our coverage continues. The largest team on the ground